Is me, Catherine, and welcome back to the kitchen. Today I am joined with a kinda sleepy Aiden. We are working on taking a nap, but he wanted to join me for white macadamia nut cookies, which is our number 6 cookie on our 25 cookies to Christmas countdown. And let's get started. White macadamia nut cookies are a pretty simple cookie. Are they the most delicious cookie? Not if you ask me. But my sister-in-law Ashley loves them. That's actually why we started making them, was because we love her so much. The very first thing that we need to do is get a couple different bowls here. We've got our mixer and we've got our bowl for our dry ingredients. What you need to do is go ahead and not forget to soften your butter, which, shocking, I did. So I'm gonna go ahead, and the recipe I am doing right now is halved. So if you want the full recipe, that's what's in the beginning of the video. If you follow along with the measurements I give you, that's the half. So I have got a 1/4 cup of butter going in the microwave. It's a little soft, but it's not soft enough to bake cookies. So let's get that softened up. In the meantime, what I'm going to be putting into my bowl to go along with it is a 1/3 cup of sugar. So we are just waiting on our butter for that. In our dry bowl, what we're going to need to do is go ahead and put in our 1/2 cup of flour, and we need a 1/2 teaspoon of our baking soda. Nice important ingredient there. And then we're gonna whisk this together. We're gonna go get our butter. Perfect. And we are going to cream our sugar and butter together. Which is looking pretty nice at the moment. And the other ingredients you're going to add into your creamed mixture once your sugar and butter kind of mix together is going to be 1 egg. And then you're also going to need some vanilla. We are going to need a 1/2 teaspoon. I have learned not to measure over my bowl. Alright, so we are letting that get nice and mixed together. In the meantime, what I'm going to start doing after I've whisked together my dry ingredients is just slowly mix this in. Perfect. I'm going to let that all incorporate, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the macadamia nut. The macadamia nut comes in about a 4-ounce package. For a full recipe of white macadamia nut cookies, you need all 4 ounces. Since I'm only doing a half batch, I just did half a bag. And I went ahead, you can cut them, but they're really hard nuts, so they're a little bit hard to chop into fine pieces. So I tried using my little mini chopper, and it worked out well. You want them to be just small chunks, and it looks pretty good. But the thing is, we're going to go ahead and fold in our macadamia nuts, and my favorite part of this cookie, the chocolate chips. White chocolate chips are so good. You are going to put a 1/2 cup of these, but remember, we don't want to use our mixer to do that. We're going to do that by hand. That is a good chocolate chip. And so we'll take our scraper, and we are going to just scrape off our beater. And as you guys know, if you've been following along, I will be licking this beater later. So I want to, before I mix in my nuts and my chocolate, make sure that all of my flour and things are down off the sides. Give that a nice mix around. And add in my chips. And add in my nuts. And we're just going to give that a good mix. And for our oven today, we are preheating it to 350 degrees, which I've already done. And we are going to use a small scoop. And we are just going to do 1, 2. I'm going to put these in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes and we'll give them a try. Be back in 10 minutes. So it's been about 10 minutes and our white macadamia nut cookies are out of the oven. They are looking perfect. They've got a nice brown kind of outside ridge. The inside is still just a touch soft. Not to where it's an underdone cookie, but it's still a good gooey cookie. So why don't we break off one of these and try it? Yeah, that's a good looking cookie right there. Cookie? Hope you guys realized I gave myself the bigger piece. Maybe I'll share some more with him. Ready? Cheers. Actually not so bad. I really like the sweetness that comes from the white chocolate chips. And I think that the macadamia nuts are not too strong once they're cooked. So if you guys are interested, give this recipe a try and keep an eye out for more cookie videos as we count down to Christmas.